top of it. Hey, that's a recipe for success. Use that subjugate to become oh so tanky. Killer Instinct into the pit, and it's gonna be first blood picked up for AL, and Karis is stuck in that pick at it, gonna have to flash away. Already that first grub secured by Team WE, a teleport, but now Karis doesn't have any more mana. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, it's gonna be taken force upon the barrier, but now Cube has burned down Hope, and Kyle has to flash away as well. Cube picks up another kill, and WE manages to go 2 for 1.
I don't think Cube is getting another one after this. Flandra decided, I'm hitting the turret. He must have taken a really bad trade. He also used his ultimate there. So something happens. I really hope we get a check at the replay, as that is
Kyle have arrived. There goes that quickness, and Karis will go down.
What?
They land another knock on the Vampire. Where was he going? Thought he could survive through that unbreakable will, but just absolutely gets dismantled by Tarzan. Down just yet, but now Flandre is the next target. Kyle and Hope have to get in there quick, but a 3-man shockwave comes in from Shanks, but it's not nearly enough as Cars is going to be able to shut him down. WE. Looks like the team captain of AL is doing pretty good too, as he just completely jumps Cube and takes him down. Nicely done here by AL to get a little bit more gold on the board. They have stabilized things.
This mid-wave matters now. We're getting a flank teleport coming in from Flandra. 15 seconds on Cube.
Is canceled. There's no charm because of that seemingly from Tarzan. Now he's at half HP. Flandra, though, with a massive flank with the call of the Forge God's going to be able to take down Taeyun, and they land the shockwave out of Karis as well. Hope the Killer Instinct will take down the Talia, and both carries for WE have fallen right as the dragon spawns.
Something that happened in AL series or in WE series.
They are
Monkey,
on
no!
their A game here as Monkey tries to go in for his red buff, but it's not his red buff anymore. It now belongs to Tarzan as he takes Monkey down for the second time this game.
Well, Grapes, that is probably the worst time for Monkey to die, because guess what?
Well, they do find the full combo on the Kyle and take down the Rakan before he can use anything, so that is a big win for WE, but it's going to cost Monkey about 75% of his HP bar, and that's not a good sign. Sombrero again, it does not connect. Shockwave.
Vampire just
TP'd. Much more difficult. Vampire with a spellbook teleport, gonna be able to land a huge knock on the Shanks. 3-man Cataclysm, but the call of the Forge God is big. Hope still untouched on the back line. He's gonna try to cook here in this fight.
Taeyun
to the back line, and Hope is gonna try to rip apart Team WE. They pick up the ace of the 4v5.
That is Hope from MSI, ladies and gentlemen. His Kai'Sa completely cleans house and rinses WE.
Vampire and Monkey to be going for him. The equalizer not even finding a ton, as Monkey is the first casualty. Taeyun is just stuck in the pit. He's going to have to valk away, but it's going to be all too late. It's a double kill for Hope, and the chase down will continue. Shanks finds Taeyun with a shockwave, and underneath the tier 2 tower they go. Zero regard for the turret whatsoever. Another ace for AL, and Baron will be the next target.
5 for 0, Baron on top of that, and look, they're not going to even bother. They're just going to send Tarzan and Hope with the Kai'Sa and having Hope here. Jesus Christ, Vampire is gone. Let's wrap this game up, boys.
And the pillar lands on the cars as well. He's going to be an easy call to Forge God target, but there's not enough follow-up for AL to continue the push. So it lands on both of the backline carries, and Flandre sets up his team for success. Monkey with the Cataclysm, not even to find a single kill. Vampire respawns, but it is all too late, as Tarzan is still tanking up everybody on WE. Another shockwave for good measure sets up a triple kill for Shanks, a quadra kill at that in these fights, because there's not going to be too many options.
Gets picked off here.
Okay, Cole combined here with Cube's unstoppable onslaught. The Destiny Smash lands onto 2. Already Kyle very low, and he will be taken down for first blood. That goes over to Karis, but the Arcade Storm is doing a lot of work. But it's immediately a 2 for nothing. Another Igstall's impact from Monkey connects onto Shanks. The ace in the hole comes through. Another stun lands on to the Victor, and it looks like AL gonna get one back though, as Vampire should not have been walking there, and Tarzan is gonna get a kill.
That's a free 300 gold, and Vampire immediately gets a TP out thanks to Summoner Spellbook.
Oh, but a nice impale though will land onto Tarzan, making it 1 kill in response for WE, but you're going to take that if you're anyone's legend, getting yourself that major objective.
The Otacon is nice, but what does it really give?
Numbers fight, making a 5v4 as Taeyun flashes forward and takes Hope down. Shanks is getting chased by Monkey. Not a lot of crowd control though, as instead the targets will turn towards the Sejuani. Flandre has dropped. It's a 3 for nothing. Monkey not gonna die either, as he will survive the Q from Shanks. Here the Glacial Fissure lands on in the Magnet Storm far too late, as Karis will pick up the 8th kill of the game. for your underdogs in Team and WE. That is the pick. Will it result in more? The Glacial Fissure lands on Tarzan.
What are we doing?
He's forced to use the Audacious Charge forward. He's just going to go down. Tarzan will fall. Now the Baron is certainly the target.
Why are we ever walking up on that mid-wave edge? Even if they make this pick on a Vampire, this is still Baron going over.
He'll finally go down, but it comes at the cost of the Baron. Wait, they don't have a smite! Oh my god, Taeyun is able to barely take it away with 30 minutes. Will AL be strong enough to contest this? A big Magnus Storm comes forward from Kyle. Taeyun is taken down. A big shutdown into the hands of Tarzan. And now the Arcane Storm has been unlocked. But Cube in the backline still refuses to die. Chorus goes golden. He flashes away, and he will eventually go down to the lakes. The chase, and Ixtal's impact lands. Tarzan gets knocked up. Tarzan will get taken down. WE lose their carries, but they're going to win this damn fight.
Guys, just go for the dragon, please. Just finish this game.
Crescent Guard's gonna knock over a couple as Taeyun
Look
does
at
go
Cube,
down.
man.
But Cube is still so tanky. Him and Monkey just refusing to go down. And everybody on AL is gonna pay the price for that. Already it's Tarzan down. Flandre forced to run away. The Sejuani looks like an absolutely squishy carry at this point compared to the Scion Garner combo. Vampire chases Kyle underneath his own tier 1 as now Team WE can look for another push.
Okay, well, good news for AL fans.
But instead, it looks like they want to go for the fight. Here comes the choo-choo train right onto Hope on the back line as he just gets 100 to 0'd without being able to use that rapid fire cannon one time. Another Glacial Fissure lands. It's Ground Warp into the back line. They're going to lock down Shanks. The defending champions look like the last place team at this point. Team WE just completely destroy AL.
We'll just make it look easy.
Okay,
Ocean Soul,
get the minions,
Baron,
guys. Get the minions.
it doesn't
Okay,
matter. They
here we
are
go.
so tanky, they can literally just do this. 34 minutes is how long it takes for WE to win game number 2 against AL and send us to a 30.
I like the Nocturne pick.
My
Another
God.
hook on Taeyun, not even able to use his flash in time. As AL's bot lane going to pick up first blood with the help of Kyle.
Up on right now as the Nocturne.
Going to be a big problem as Cube accepting his demise as well. 2-0 for AL early in this game 3.
There is no level 6 here for Vampire. They need to get this first.
On the way, in goes the Paranoia. They're going to try to lock down the Shanks. And Annie is just completely taken down. He failed his flash, and that's the first kill of the game for WE. But hook lands on Akaris. He's going to be taken very low, but not down just yet. He gets himself a double kill, though, as WE are going to try to turn this fight around on the backside of things. It's Cube also forcing Flandre out of the picture, and WE can just go right back to the grubs.
Shanks failing that flash is a huge heartbreaker, and maybe Flandra's dead next. Vampire!
Oh, flash over is Vampire with a twisted advance! Here comes Taeyun, Tarzan going to eventually drop, and now it's Shanks caught inside of that cage, and Kars goes between worlds and takes Kyle down. A double kill for Taeyun, and WE win yet another team fight. In range of Flandra's big ol' mouth. Taeyun gonna get hooked up, but Kyle just goes straight to his death underneath the turret. Left to be answered. And right back to the Herald. A hook from Kyle. It lands on a Taeyun, and that could be big. A big shutdown finally into the hands of Hope as AL get a little bit more back into this game.
AL are saying, thank you, Taeyun, for taking the greediest path. They didn't know where Blitzcrank was, but the God Hand delivers. And that means that AL finally grabs some time back.
It's down to 6,000 HP, and they've already had to kite away from it. Now the teleport comes in, and the full-on fight will start. A huge between worlds, but he gets feasted.
Monkey's dead.
And AL get 2 kills right back, but it's matched by WE. Cube is still strong, and Taeyun is on the back line. The Otacon gets secured by Tarzan, but Team WE should be able to win the team fight. A triple kill already for Cube on the Yorick, and Flandre has to flash away.
Senna ult goes out.
Tibber is on top. Jungler for WE down, but the Dragon has been peeled away from AL. They don't want the Drake. They want the fight as well. 2-man rupture in for Flandre. And Chorus is shut down. It's a triple kill for Hope. And right back to the Dragon they go. Now has
mid.
come out. They're looking towards the mid lane. A fear lands onto Hope. He's going to get taken down by Taeyun. To close a gap just to try to toggle with some vision as Monkey steps forward. He gets caught out by the hook of Kyle, and Shanks will take him down. WE's jungler is dead, and AL should claim this Baron.
This should have been a perfect line of play for WE if they just were able to move back and take your conservative lines there, but taking a play right as they have control of this side of the map, a massive mistake coming in from Monkey, the team leader. I like the idea of the combo there from Kyle. Use the silence, then try to find the hook.
Starfall in onto Cube. He should just get feasted. Yes, Flandre picking up that kill instantly. Monkey getting taken very low as well. Home takes him down with a ricochet, and Taeyun has to flash away. Tier 2 turret still up and available. Dawning Shadow over the top, and Chorus gets stunned. Chorus gets shut down, and that might be it. Anyone's Legends, they go 2 for 1, and they go on to the Tier 3 right now. Shit still 4 members strong for your defending champions. Taeyun not having the damage just yet. Flandre munches down Vampire once more, and the summer swoon has come to a conclusion. Anyone's Legends are going to be able to pick up their first win of Split 3.
And it was through the